Hi guys, and welcome back to my weird little YouTube channel. So a couple months ago I was with a friend and she introduced me to this app called Wish. So most of you guys know it. I think it's been featured in a lot of other YouTube videos. But for those of you that don't know about this app, don't use it. Please just run in the other direction. So this app basically has everything on it, everything you can pretty much imagine, but it has it for really cheap prices. So one day I was just scrolling through Wish, procrastinating on life as everyone does, and I found this thing and I just had to buy it and I had to show you guys, and we had to have a look at it and see whether or not I may not have found the cheapest dupe version of the Urban Decay Naked Heat ever. But this one is called Georgiebee. It's Molten Rock Heat. So I've got my Urban Decay Naked Heat right here. So I'll take the cover off so you guys can see how it looks pretty much the exact same. It's pretty much the exact same. So it's a dupe of this Urban Decay product. So I wanted to go through everything and test it out and see whether or not it actually lives up to Naked Heat, which is pretty much one of my favorite palettes at the moment. So the first thing I noticed when it came is that it comes in, so whereas the original actually comes in this really cute little packaging right here, and I always keep it in the box. I think it's really cute and handy to have, and it makes sure that the actual outer case of the Urban Decay product doesn't get damaged. So this one kind of just slides out like this, and it comes with this kind of flimsy bit of cardboard right here. So next, the first difference is that obviously the real Naked palette is plastic, the outside, and this one is made out of cardboard. And when you open it up, it's kind of got this weird little flimsy piece of plastic, which I don't really need. And the first thing you notice when you open it again is how insanely, wait, I need to make sure that I don't, how insanely similar both of these palettes are there. The difference is on the similarity is unreal. They pretty much have the exact same colors. It's the exact same 12 colors that Urban Decay has put in their Naked Heat palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by doing swatches of each one of the original palette, and then I'm going to do the exact same for the, no wait, I'm going to actually go through what it has. So the Georgiebee Molten Rock Heat also comes with a little brush for you, so double-ended, kind of similar to the ones from the Urban Decay palettes. This is my pencil from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, but I'm going to use it because I am an idiot and I have lost the one that came with the Naked Heat palette, which is actually my absolute favorite brush. I really love their brushes. I think they're probably one of the only sets of eyeshadow that comes with a brush that is usable and really good for blending and packing the product onto your eye. So their brush, if you can tell, Urban Decay puts, I feel, a lot of effort into their brushes. They give you a really good brush. Like I said, I really enjoy using it. It's metal, and this one is actually out of plastic, and the bristles kind of feel like, well, they don't feel that great, but we'll see. Maybe it feels like rubbish, but it actually applies really well. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to show you guys some of the swatches. So I'm going to take a swatch of each of the colors from the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and then I'm going to do the exact same with the Georgiebee palette. And then we're just going to see, maybe just on my forearm, if there's any difference before I actually put it on my eye and come up with pretty much an everyday look that I use just from this palette, and see how the two compare. So I finished my swatch for the Naked Heat palette. So this is a swatch from every one of them. So you can see the lighter ones don't really show up, but that's just because I'm pale. but you've got a really amazing range of colours here, and all of these, except some of the lighter ones where I had to reapply a little bit more when I swatched, they're all actually really, you just take one little amount of the powder, you swipe it over, and this is the colour that you get. So it's really, really amazing. I am absolutely loving the palette. So I'm going to do the same with the You Can Be palette, but with their brush on my other forearm, and let's see if we can already see a difference maybe in the price for the product. So I've done my swatches now, so I'm going to get up and show you guys quickly. So these are the swatches of the You Can Be palette. Yeah. So as you can see, I mean, these ones I really had to put a lot of product on to even get it this color. And you can already see, especially with the lighter colors, that it kind of just, it looks similar, but it doesn't really like do it justice. And the fact that this took one little tiny amount of product to create these colors, and this one, and you can see at the bottom already I was having a lot of trouble where I had to add on, trying to blend it into one line. So now that I'm back sitting, so the next problem that I found that I didn't really like with this product, that you can, or at least I can tell, is that the sort of shimmery and more iridescent colors that feature in the Naked Heat palette, for example, the Lumbre, or however you pronounce it, I know I'm butchering it, I'm trying, or Scorched and Ember, which I absolutely love in looks. I think they're really, really cute. They kind of have this really intense pigment to it, so it's rather than just a shimmer, it's also a color with the shimmer, which I feel like a lot of makeup brands really struggle to either pick a color that's then matte and you get that intense color, or to have that sort of shimmer to it and then still keep the color, if that makes sense. And these guys I think did a really bad job. I mean, I don't know how many times I had to reapply to even try and get a little bit of color in there other than just like glitter, and it just wasn't doing it justice. So now that we've got the swatches done and I can already see a huge difference, I am terrified to put this stuff on my face. Oh, and before I actually do, I want to quickly show you guys how intense this thing crumbles. I mean, it is insane. This stuff is pretty much falling out of the container. So you can see, this is me just lightly, I was using the brush that they provided. I wasn't applying an extreme amount of pressure. I was using it the same way I use any makeup product, the same way I use my Naked Heat palette, which you can see barely even rubs off at all. And this thing just crumbles. The second you touch it, the powder just crumbles. So the next test, so I'm going to say first of all, this round, the swatching round, definitely won by Urban Decay, the real product. I mean, it's clear. For me, it's absolutely 100% the winner. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create a very quick, easy two-color look, not too extreme. And I'm going to test out the real product, so the Urban Decay product, on my left eye, and I'm going to test out the You Can Be product on my right eye, and then we'll see if there's a difference when it comes to blending out the product and anything that you do when you're using it in your normal eye makeup sense. Okay, so I'm going to use the brushes that they came with. So this technically isn't the brush, but it is similar to the one that I would have gotten in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for both the color He Devil, which I'm going to put just in the center of my eye, and then I'm just going to line my crease a little bit, darken my crease with the Enfoigle. I absolutely love these colors. It's pretty much my go-to look. It's really easy. It's two colors. It's one color for your eyeball and another color for your crease. Easy, done. Just quickly, I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay eye primer. So as I said, this isn't the original brush, and I much prefer the other brush. I think it's, Urban Decay, every time, I swear, every time they come out with a new eyeshadow, their brushes get better and better and better. It's amazing. But this one is also really good. And I think what everyone knows that owns any sort of Urban Decay eyeshadow is that the blending is insane. It is so easy to blend. The product just spreads out evenly, so even if you get a little bit where you don't really want it or something, which happens to me all the time, it's easy to just blend it away and create a really easy, flawless look. So now that I've got my eyelid covered, I'm gonna go in, like I said, with the Enfuego, which is that color right there, the really nice kind of second to darkest color, because we're not going to go too dark. It is daytime, okay? We're not gonna go crazy on the color. So that is the side one for Urban Decay. So again, I'm going to use the same colors. They have no names on here. That's another thing that I find kind of odd, but they have no names, so I'm just going to guess at what would be the same colors. And I'm going to start with the lighter one again. Oh my god, this end is useless. The blending end, it's way too soft. It doesn't get any product anywhere. Like, maybe you can see here, it's like useless. I know it's supposed to be lighter because it's a blending brush, but it's supposed to actually move the product. So I don't like it at the moment. I've got a lot of, like I said earlier, the powder is very, very loose and crumbly, so it's actually falling onto my cheek underneath my eye, which means that you're gonna have to do a lot of readjusting and corrections if you use this palette. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with, this is where it can get interesting if I can't blend the two colors together, with my dark color for my crease. To be honest, I mean, I think this side is a little bit more darker than this side maybe. Yeah. So I've just quickly looked in the mirror after kind of saying that this was actually not that bad, and it looks terrible. I don't know how I was not seeing it in this little mirror, but it looks not great. You can really tell that this is not Urban Decay. The colors are just blocks. Like I said, they're not blending at all, and to be honest, they have no resemblance of the Urban Decay colors at all. This is the one you want to go for. I think, just while I'm thinking about it, so I mentioned before this is €100. I believe I got this one for €10. So it's a fraction of the price, but you can tell that it's a fraction of the price, and I would just bite the bullet and go for the real deal if you really want a nice Urban Decay Naked Heat palette look, then go for the real thing. Don't buy dupes on wishlist, they don't work. At least this one doesn't. And God knows where it's been. I'm kind of terrified that I'm gonna kind of get pink eye over the next few days, because I don't know what's in there. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope it was interesting for you guys. I was definitely really interested to see if I could get away with spending €10 instead of 100, but I don't think I can. I don't think anyone can. I think we'll just have to deal with it and buy the amazing Urban Decay products and leave You Can Be one wish for no money, hopefully. So if you guys like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you guys really want to follow my next videos, go ahead and subscribe. It would make me very, very happy. I also have the links to my Twitter and my Instagram channel in the comment or description box down below. So go and follow me on those if you want more updates and day-to-day bits behind the scenes. I post on there regularly, well, at least Instagram. I try Twitter. I don't really work very well, but I try. But Instagram I am on, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!